Welcome back to Titans of Sales Psychology. I am Sanjay Kumar. You all are welcome in our episode 3, DT Shift, moving from the salesman to architect. But today we address the gateway to that identity, instant authority. Most people believe authority is earned over months of meeting, but first principles tell us otherwise. In nature and in business, authority is established in the first few seconds of an encounter. It's a hidden contract. Before you open your mouth to talk about the 4 billion global backend or the mathematics of freedom, the person across from you has already decided your status. If you appear low status, they will listen with skepticism. If you appear high status, they will listen with curiosity. Today we are going to master the physical and psychological mechanism that allow you to walk into the room or a Zoom call with the presence of national hub leader. This isn't just about looking good, it's about building the internal and external frame that makes a vice president or a senior analyst says, I need to hear what this person has to say. Let's start with the literal foundation of authority. Your physical alignment in project tracking. We emphasize executive postures because your body sends signals to your brain before it sends signals to others. The vertical axis. High status individuals take up space, low status individuals shrink. If you are slouching, you are signaling to the world that you are burdened or submissive. To build instant authority, imagine a line pulling your spine towards the ceiling. When your shoulders are back and your chest is open, you aren't just looking confident, you are actually lowering your cortisol levels. The power of stillness. Watch a high level CEO or a general manager. They don't forget. They don't adjust their tie or tap their pen. Forgetting is lacking energy. It signals to a prospect that you are uncomfortable with the silence or the stakes of the meeting. In our 1000-day challenge, we practice the stillness factor. When we speak, your body remains a calm anchor. This means your word carry 10 times the weight, the gaze. In sales, the hunter stares because he is hungry for a deal. The titans maintain a steady, calm eye contact, but is comfortable looking away to think. This signals that you are an independent thinker, not someone waiting for prospect's approval. Now let's talk about vocal frame. Your voice is the software that runs your hardware, your body. Many professionals, especially when talking to high caliber leads, fell into the inflection trap. Their voice goes up at the end of a sentence, making it sound like a question. Low status tonality. We are expanding into the South India hub. Sounds like you are asking for a permission. High status tonality. We are expanding into South India hub. Sounds like an inevitable fact. The mathematics of tone. We can represent authority A as a function of certainty C and absence of hype H. A equal to C by H. If your hype and excitement is too high, your perceived authority drops. A titan speaks with a natural to low arousal voice. You don't need to yell to prove that 4 billion backhand is stable. You simply state the data. The silence pause. The most powerful tool in your vocal kit is to pause. Is the pause. Most people are terrified of silence. They fill it with but a leader uses silence to allow their point to land. When you tell a prospect, I am selecting 5 empire builders this month, and then you stay silent for 3 seconds, you have just shifted the power in the room. Since much of our project title expansion happens digitally, your videos presences your digital office. When you are on a call with a VP or an MBA, they are judging your environment. If your lighting is poor or your camera is looking up your nose, you are losing authority before you even speak. Eye level perspective. Your camera should be at eye level. It creates a peer-to-peer frame. If camera is lower, you look like you are looking down on them arrogance. If it's higher, you look like you are looking up at them. Submission. The backend of system architect. Your backend shouldn't be distracting. It should be signal system. Whether it's a clean office or a back shelf, it should reinforce that you are a person of order and logic. LinkedIn and your proxy. LinkedIn as a proxy. Remember, your authority starts before the call. When a lead like a salesman, VP, at your profile, do they see as a salesman or a founder? This is why we prioritize executive profile optimization. Your digital real estate must do the heavy lifting of building authority so that by the time you meet, the selection process is already halfway finished. The final piece of instant authority is the willingness to walk away. True authority is selective. If you are willing to work with anyone, you have no status. If you are too busy to hold a slot for a month because your mission is moving at the speed of data, you have immense status. In this 1,000 day sprint, we have a specific KPI to hit. We are building hubs in Bengaluru, Mumbai, Delhi, and Surat. If a prospect, no matter their little, shows a lack of discipline or entrapped in emotional stalls, we move on. This is the selection mindset. You are the one with the $4 billion infrastructure. You are the one with the Project Titan system. You are the prize. When you truly believe that your body language, your tonality, and your first impression will align automatically, your task for today. Go to your LinkedIn and Instagram, look at your latest posts and your profiles through the eyes of a VP of sales. Do you look like a leader they could trust with their career transition? If no, it's time for the identity shift. I'm Sanjay Kumar. This is Project Titan. Read the executive portfolio in the description. And if you have the discipline, apply for an audit. I will see you in episode 4.